openers has a hip openers lips deals with fear. Most of our fears, our attention is a lot in the groin area and in the hips area. So we will work with that, and when we deal with fear and we look fear in the eyes and we move through it, then that's a space that is start happening, and you move through and you start exploring freedom. I always like to say, and some of you already know, I've said this so many times, but love is the absence of fear. So you can only experience love when you do not experience fear. You know, what happens when you're afraid is like everything contracts. But when you expand, you stretch, you extend, then you start experiencing more space within your body. And you start experiencing more space. And freedom is intimately related. I don't know how to say that word. It's intimately, whatever, that word. But there is an intimacy between freedom and space. When you create space within your body, you're expanding your horizons. When you create space within your body, you're expanding your horizons. When you create a space in your body, then your mind also starts feeling more free. So today's class is about expansion and freedom. So even though sometimes we might feel that we are at home a lot these days, or if you go to a place, you just don't touch people and so on. There is a freedom within ourselves, no matter where we are, and that's the freedom that we are looking for. Is the freedom that comes within. Is this freedom that expands the limits within yourself. When you're reading a book, you experience freedom. When you're doing something that you love, you are experiencing freedom. So society is not so it's important. It is important, but we need to understand that the freedom is within ourselves. And through creating space within the body, you create space within the mind. And if you open your mind and you read books and you use the time to cultivate yourself and to nourish your soul, then there is an expansion. There is a realization. Those realizations is what we are looking for. So I hope you took your props. You also need a wall. We're gonna work with the wall today also. Okay? So let's get started. You can sit in cross-legged position. Extend your arms up. Breathe deeply in. Breathe out. Bring your left hand towards your right knee. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, press your hand against the knee and turn. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, press your hand against the knee and turn. Go ahead and come to the center, extend the arms up. Breathe out, bring your right hand towards your left knee and turn. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, press your hand against the knee and turn more. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, press your hand against the knee, keep turning. Good, breathe in, extend, come to the center, extend the legs, change the cross. lift the chest. Breathe in, breathe out, and go forward. Move your lower ribs. These are the lower ribs. Move the lower ribs closer to your calf muscle. Reach forward. Breathe deeply in, breathe out, go forward. Breathe deeply in, breathe out, go forward. Bring your forehead towards the floor. Good, and then slowly come up. Breathe out. Change the cross of the legs. Extend the arms sideways. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Breathe deeply in. Breathe out. Go forward. Move your lower ribs forward. Just try to reach with your lower ribs beyond the calf muscle. The calf muscle is this piece of meat. This is the shin bone. Move the lower ribs forward, and then push with your elbow, push forward. And then you will see that the outer hips start opening. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, bring your forehead towards the floor. Breathe in, come up. Extend the arms sideways. Rotate the inner arms forward and lift the chest. Soften the gaze in front of you. Let the gaze become soft. Become aware of your breath. And in each exhalation, allow the crown of the head to soften, then the forehead to soften, the eyebrows to soften. Soften the top eyelids, the lower eyelids. Soften the skin around your face. Soften the lips, the tongue, the jaw. And with the next exhalation, close your eyes and bring your palms to prayer position. Bring your thumb to your sternum and lift the skin of the chest upwards. Take a few soft inhalations, few soft exhalations. Allowing all your sense to go inwards. Observe the breath coming in through the nose, through your throat, trachea, the tube that connects the lungs and the throat, towards the lungs, and from the lungs to the trachea again, the throat, the nose. Observe the air touching the inner chambers of your body. Feeling the space, widening your ribs. And when you exhale, observe that warm air coming, hitting the upper palate, going towards your nose, going out from your nose. Become aware of those sensations. And use the breath as a tool to bring your attention inwards. Once again, feel the flow of breath through your nose, when you inhale through your throat, trachea, lungs, trachea, throat, nose. Feel the air coming in and coming out. Pretty clean. Breathe out. And breathe in to begin with 3 ohms. Breathe deeply, lift the chest. Breathe out, bring your chin to your chest, bring your mind to your heart center. Lift your head. Bring your hands to your knees. And open your eyes. Good. Take a strap and a pillow. So, you can sit on the bolster or on a pillow. You can also sit on the floor. It depends on you. Okay, so everyone has their own limitations. So check where are you at. And then you probably don't even need the mat at this point, except that you don't want to touch the floor. You probably don't need the mat. So if you need a pillow for height, so your legs can extend more, so your back can be more straight, you can even check this. Take the wall and go all the way towards the wall. Go all the way towards the wall. And then see that your whole back is on the wall. Bring your back all the way towards the wall. Now, if 1 second. This phone has low battery, so you can go to a higher if you need. So bring your spine all the way towards the floor. Not towards the floor, towards the back, towards the wall. So find a wall, try to find a wall. That will give you a lot of feedback. The walls are great masters. So if you see that you're leaning backwards and you cannot be straight, that's when you know that you need high. So take a high and be straight so your whole back is on the wall. So this doesn't work for me, so I should go to the floor. Stay there for a few moments. And then catch your legs from below the thigh. Look at my hand. And then turn the outer thigh inwards. And then catch your thigh and turn your outer thigh inwards. And then extend both legs. Inner groins has to extend fully. So these are the groins. Today we're going to work a lot with this area. These are the groins. And then try to bring your back of the knees closer to the floor. Now, what is the information that the wall is giving you? Is your sacrum away from the wall? Bring your sacrum towards the wall. Bring your sacrum towards the wall and keep descending the knees downwards. At all times, let the gaze become soft. Descend the back of the knees down and keep bringing your awareness to the wall. Move the lower ribs, move the sacrum area. Stay there. I'm gonna turn my back to you so you understand what the sacrum is. This is the sacrum. So the lumbar spine sometimes tends to go away from the wall. Bring it towards the wall, or it can happen otherwise. It can happen that it goes towards the wall instead of away. So in both cases, you have to work with the feedback of the wall. So now catch your knees and bring the sole of the feet to touch. And then again, if your knees are high up on the floor, then you need some height. You can use 2 pillows, 3 pillows, whatever you need. And then draw your knees down. So pretend that you have a wall in your back. And then bring your knees towards the floor. And keep bringing your whole spine towards the floor. And then what happens is that also the shoulders moves away from the wall. Bring your shoulders towards the wall and observe what it creates in your groins. Don't bring your sole of the feet far away from your pelvis. Bring the sole of the feet closer to your pelvis. And then lean to your right. Pull your weight on your elbow and then catch your thigh and turn. And push your thigh to the side. The left buttocks has to almost leave the floor. Maintain the breath. As you do this, as you extend, with each exhalation, allow, especially the groin in which you have the hand, the thigh, don't push the knee. Push the groin with your hand, make your thigh go towards the knees. Breathe in, breathe out, and extend the knee away from the groin. And then come to the center. Keep your whole spine on the wall, and then go to the other side. Catch your thighs, and then push your thigh to the side. So it's the skin of the thigh that needs to go towards the knee. The shoulder, ideally, the shoulders touches the wall. And then come to the center. Move your shoulders towards the wall again. Go observe what it requires. How when you make your spine straight, then the groin extends more. How interesting is that? How is that the spine is connected with the groin? We are all one. Yoga is union. So when you move something, you actually are moving everything. Go and then extend the legs wide. Again, rotate the outer thighs in. And then again, move your spine all the way towards the wall. Let the spine, the wall teach you. What is telling you the wall? The wall is a great teacher. So you're in your home, use the wall to practice. You might say, but I don't have a teacher and I don't have anyone to watch me. Let the wall watch you. Go and then bend the legs. Extend the legs fully. Keep your spine all the way on the wall. And then come up. And then move all the way towards the wall. No, you don't need to, your foot should not touch the wall, okay? Extend the arms. Bring your hands. So the wrists are under your feet. And then bring your left foot in, right leg up. So keep your whole body, your whole shoulders on the wall. And then the side trunk has to lengthen. If you don't have a wall, it doesn't matter. You can do it without the wall, but then you don't have the feedback. Now, what I'm going to ask, okay, let's do this. Only this. Go ahead and come up. Change size. I want you to observe something. If you're on the wall, you might realize that the lower buttocks is touching the wall. Can you feel that? You don't need to answer anyway, I won't know. So feel the lower buttocks that is touching the wall, and the upper buttocks is not touching the wall. And usually the shoulders are not touching the wall either. Well, come on. Change size. Now this is when everything becomes very interesting. Go to Theta Trikonasana. I'm going to ask you the following. Press the feet against the floor and then move your lower buttocks, lengthen the left side ribs, and move your lower buttocks away from the wall. Move your left buttocks away from the wall. The upper buttocks has to go towards the wall. The upper buttocks, this part of the buttocks has to go towards the wall. Let's put it this way. This is the buttocks that is against the wall. It has to move away from the wall. It has to move forward. Move it away. And feel how the inner groin extends as you move the buttocks away from the wall. Move the buttocks away from the wall. And observe what is happening on the groin area. Well, then come up. Change size. You see, it seems not to be very difficult, but if you actually try to bring your buttocks away from the wall, there is something very interesting happening. Move your bottom buttocks, in your case the left, buttocks forward away from the wall. Bring your buttocks away from the wall. The upper buttocks touches the wall. The bottom buttocks goes away from the wall. And in addition to that, use your thumb that is catching your shin bone and pull your shin bone back. And then keep bringing your bottom buttocks away from the wall. And then come up. We're going to keep with the same kind of work. Now extend the arms. If you need a high, take a block. I have a block with me, or take something high. If you don't have a high, don't use high. You can put your forearm on the thigh. Okay? Now, it's good to have a high. Now, with your leg, the bended leg, the right leg, press the arm and move your left buttocks forward. And then turn your trunk. Move your left buttocks forward and turn your trunk. Both shoulders has to touch the wall. And then extend the arm over the head. Good, breathe in, extend the arm out. If you feel a cramp on your buttocks, that means that you might be doing the right job, the right work. Because, you know, for the hips to extend, the buttocks has to grip. So if that's where you are, that's fine. Don't go away from that. Now move your buttocks, your bottom buttocks, move it away from the wall again. And then extend the arm over the head. And keep moving your bottom buttocks away from the wall. You need to go wide so the thighs are parallel to the floor. Go wide so the thighs are parallel to the floor. Don't let the leg slightly unbend it. Move your knee so the heel is right under the knee. Check. And then move your buttocks away from the wall again. Go and then come up. You see, it's not easy. And then shampoo your feet together. And you might feel already the groins are working. Now we're going to take Ardha Chandrasana. The wall also serves as what? It serves as support. So the balance is not an issue here. So from here, go to Parsvottanasana and then go up. I hope my head is not cutting. Then you can come down even. And then again, it's the same thing. Move. You will see that the bottom buttocks is going away from the wall. Move your right buttocks away from the wall. Move your right buttocks away from the wall. And feel the extension that happens on the groin. Feel the extension that happens on the groin. Extend both legs. Keep moving the outer right hip away from the wall. You can even push with your upper foot. You see the groin extends when you do so. And then bend the left leg. Extend both legs. Come up. Change sides. And then go to the other side. Once again, hip up. Try to bring your foot higher than your hip if possible. And then move your bottom buttocks, your right buttocks, no, your left buttocks, away from the wall, away from the wall, away from the wall. And let the inner groin extend. Use all your force, all your strength to move your buttocks away from the wall. Go and then come to the center. Extend both legs. And then slowly come up. And then extend both legs again. Same thing than before. So the inner knees, again, roll the outer thigh inwards and see that the lumbar spine, the whole spine is touching the wall. Breathe in. Inner knees downwards. Once again, bend the left leg. And then the other. Sole of the feet together. Keep your spine on the wall. Use your hands and push the inner thighs towards the knee. The skin of the thigh, you don't press down. Go sideways. Go sideways. And draw your outer knees downwards. Keep bringing your spine all the way towards the floor. Keep bringing all your shoulders towards the floor. The whole back, not an inch, is not touching the wall. Feel what it involves. Not an inch. Go and then you will cross the right foot on top of the left, and the inner knees moves downwards. Draw your knees down and open up the knees. Move your knees down. Draw your knees towards the floor. Again, it's this extension. Bring your hands to your thigh. Turn the inner thigh muscle. Turn the calf muscle. Turn the calf muscle. Turn the inner thigh muscle. Turn it. And then descend the inner knees down. If you need high, use high again. If it's too much, then you need to use high. So stay there sitting. And in the hip openers, it's okay to stay for a while. So stay there for a moment. I need to fix something. And then you'll change the cross. Change the cross of the legs. And then move your inner thighs outwards. It's like the hips has to lift. Don't push your knees down. Move the skin of the thighs out. It's not down. The reason why I'm repeating this is because I know how our Western mind wants to get with the knees towards the floor. But if you put yourself in an Eastern mind, it's not about the goal, it's about the process. Yoga is not only a goal, it is a goal, but it's mostly focused on the process. So the goal of yoga is that the process becomes the goal itself. So don't bring your knees down. Push your inner thighs out. Go sideways to go downwards. Go sideways to go downwards. It's not downwards, it's sideways. The skin has to flow towards the knees. Keep it there. Go down there, release. Now, if you have a wall, bring your knee towards the wall. All the way towards the wall. Move your knee all the way towards the wall. If you need high under your buttocks, use high under the buttocks. Move your knee all the way towards the wall and press the knee against the wall. And then turn your abdomen as you do so. Turn your abdomen towards your left thigh. Turn. So the heel, wait. Let's explain this. Sit, everyone extend the legs. Everyone extend the legs. Catch the back of the knee. I know sometimes it's difficult in these kind of setups to understand what I'm saying, but catch the back of the knee and move the knee. Your buttocks has to be slightly away from the wall. It should not be all the way against the wall. But when you move, so you have to have like about 2 fists, like 2 fists away from the wall. Bring your hands 2 fists away from the floor. No, not from the floor. The wall. So that's the distance. And then catch your knee and pull it all the way without moving the other buttocks. And then with your knee, push the wall, and move your right buttocks again away from the floor, the wall. Keep bringing your knee away towards the wall. Push towards the wall. It's difficult to push, but make it happen. Make it happen. Reach with your knee towards the wall, and then reach. If you need sorry, I should say before, some of you might need a strap. Take a strap. If you don't have a strap or a belt, just go for the shin move. Keep moving your right knee towards the wall as you move your hand forward. Push your knee against the wall. Push the knee against the wall. Push the knee against the wall and lift the chest. Push the knee against the wall. And then come to the center. Extend both legs. And then change sides. Move your knee all the way towards the wall. Again, the groin, the heel has to be in line with the groin. The heel has to be in line with the right heel has to be in line with your right groin. So again, push your knee towards the wall. You will see that the outer buttocks grips when you do so. Push your knee against the right one. And then extend the arm up and then catch. But keep pushing your knee against the wall. Push the knee against the wall. Push the knee against the wall and go forward. Push the knee against the wall. Go and then come to the center. Go extend both legs. Now you will take a bolster or whatever you have. It's important that you don't have a mat. So, this is what I'm gonna move the mat away because you need to slide. Hopefully the bolster will slide now. And it's the same thing that we were working just now. So, the knee is on the bolster, and watch, my knee is pushing the bolster away. My knee is pushing the bolster away. So take the bolster, do so, take the bolster. I'm waiting for you because I know that you need to take the props and stuff like that. I already had that feedback. So I'm waiting for you. Now, someone say thank you. So, watch. Take your knee to the elbow, No, to the elbow, no, to the bolster or pillow or whatever that is, whatever it is. And then the idea is, without moving the left leg, no wait, this is your left leg. So push the bolster away, push the bolster away, and then in top of that, turn your left abdomen towards the right abdomen. Keep moving your inner knee away. Anything that slides will work. And again, if you're not feeling it, it's because you're not doing it right. Keep moving your knee away, the bolster away, and then turn your abdomen, your left abdomen towards the right. You can bring your forehead towards the floor and keep doing this action. Not towards the floor. The forehead towards the forearms. Stay there. Go and then come to the center, change size. So, again, the inner knee moves towards the bolster. And then the outer buttocks has to descend. The left buttocks has to descend, and then move your right abdomen towards the left. Bring your forehead towards the forearm. And from time to time, keep moving your knee, your bolster away. Good, and then slowly come up, take downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then roll the mat. If you need a blanket again, take a blanket. If you want to take the previous pose, take the previous pose. Bring your right knee back. This is one option. Okay? The other option is you take Padmasana, lotus pose. Bring your foot on top of your thigh. So the foot is on top of the thigh. You have to turn the calf muscle, you have to turn the thighs, catch the ankle and turn the outer heel towards the inner heel. If you need a blanket under your buttocks, use a blanket under your buttocks. Don't push your knee down. Don't push your knee down. You can turn the inner thigh out. You can move your knees downwards. You can also sit on a bolster. So the knee is supported. You can also put the block in this manner. So don't do this with your knees. Turn the inner thigh out and pull the knee out. And go forward if you can. You can use the strap also to go forward. Go and then extend the right arm, the left arm, and then bring your hand towards the opposite knee, and then if you can, catch your foot. If you cannot catch your foot, you can use a strap. And turn. Go and then come to the center. Extend both legs, change size. Again, it's very important to put your calf muscle, to put your hand on the calf muscle, turn the calf muscle out, inner thighs up, and then bring your knee towards the floor. The knee has to press the floor. Sorry, don't do that. Don't press your knee against the floor. Again, it's the groin that has to extend towards the knee. And then extend the arm up. Breathe in, breathe out. And then relax the head. And then come to the center. Extend both legs. Bend the right leg. Last pose. Bring your top foot on top of your left thigh. And then if you cannot do it, you just bring your hand toward your foot under your knee. That's it. Or even towards the thigh, this way. Okay? If you can, bring your foot under the knee. If you can do that and you can do this, then go to Padmasana. Lift the chest. Go and then release. Extend both legs. Change the cross. Lean into your knee. Put your foot on top. Turn the calf muscle. Turn the inner thighs muscle. And then bring your foot on top of your thigh. And then change sides. Good. Observe what is happening on your back. If you get to do Padmasana, lotus pose, the feet start pushing downwards, and then there is a freedom that comes on the back when you do so. The spine becomes more straight. It's easier to lift the chest. Go and then change sides. We'll do it one more time. Last time. And then interlock the fingers, extend the arms up. Go and then release, change sides. Extend the legs quick. And then go to the other side. Turn the calf muscle, move your knees down by gripping your outer hips. Remember, in Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose, we were bringing the buttocks away from the floor. Bring where the buttocks meet the thigh away from the floor, and there will be a lift that comes. And then interlock the fingers to the other side, extend the arms up. Go and then release. Extend both legs. Reach forward. Use a bolster if you need. Extend both legs. Forehead towards a bolster. If you cannot do this, just cross your legs and rest with your forehead on something. Just rest with your forehead somewhere. That resting of the forehead becomes very important because it's helping you to prepare for Shavasana. And then come up. Extend the legs forward. And Shavasana. Let go, let loose completely. let the toes relax. Let the sole of the feet relax. Let the heels relax. Soft, smooth inhalation, soft, smooth exhalation. And allow all your body to become soft. Soft, smooth inhalation, soft, smooth exhalation. Let go. Let loose completely. And when you're ready, bend the legs. Line to your right. And take your time to come up.
Voltearlo arriba.
There you go. Oops. Thank you everyone for joining. Stay well. We will teach again tomorrow with Alex. It's gonna be an amazing class at 10:30.